Guys, I made a video about clipping streamers 1 year ago, and now the game has completely changed. The old way doesn't work anymore, but that video still gets around 1000 views every day. So now I kinda feel bad for those people that are still watching it, because it doesn't work anymore. And this way actually works and can get you paid, but it's a little bit longer process. So this is gonna be in detail guide how to make those videos, those upscaled versions of streamer clips that are actually monetizable and they are gonna get you paid. The process is a little bit longer, but it makes sure that you are gonna be monetized and you're not gonna get an originality warning or something like that. Before I get into editing, I just want to show you a few pages that are making thousands of dollars each month with exactly this style. Okay, so this page is a little bit more established page and it has 3.7 million followers. And this guy, let's sort it by popular, look at this, 140 million, 150 million, 117 million. I'm just gonna show a few YouTube pages. I'm not gonna go on TikTok. On YouTube, you can make shorter clips and you can still get paid like 20-30 cents per 1,000 views, which is really good. Like these videos that got 100 million views, they got paid like 20K from that. It used to be on TikTok $1 CPM, so you would make around 100K from 100 million views, but now it just doesn't work like that anymore. This is also a super established page and it's pulling in views still, but the most viewed videos are above 100 million views, which is insane. But it just shows that this style actually works, like this edit high upscale with smooth captions. Then here is a less popular page. This guy started making kind of shitty videos, so it's going down for him. But these are new pages, and with just 30 videos, I think. Yeah, this guy got with 30 videos, he got lots of freaking views. Let's sort it by popular. Yeah, 3 million, 1 million. I mean, it's really good for just few videos. And this guy is really crushing it. Like, he just posted 7 videos. He's almost monetized. He needs only 8 million more views. But that's a really good start, and it shows that this still works. This upscaled with glowing captions and like high contrast. I don't want to show you a video because I'm gonna get demonetized, because they use these songs that are super viral on TikTok. But this is the point, like these titles, these captions, and this flickering. This is the type of videos that I'm gonna show you how to edit. This video, for example, got 36 million views in last 2 months, I think, and it's pretty simple. I mean, it's simple once you know it and once you actually watch the video and follow it step by step. You're probably gonna have to save this video for later, because there is lots of steps that you can't miss if you want to get the video, the end result like this. So I would either save it or like it. And while you are already doing that, make sure to subscribe. So let's get into it. Now that you've seen that this style really works, I'm gonna show you how to create videos following this style, so that you can also get millions of views and your videos can be monetized. And also at the end of the video, I'll have a gift for you, so stay tuned, bro. So the first step is just finding a clip and watching it through and figuring out what's gonna be the viral part. For example, I watched this stream of iShowSpeed and I saw this huge spike here where they did bungee jumping, but they actually pranked him. So I decided that I'm gonna write a small script for this, like, let me show it to you. Basically, like, what's gonna happen, like, he says where are we going, and he's blindfolded, and like all the little details that I want to include. And the goal is to have a video like this, like the peak is at the end, the thing that you tease throughout the whole video happens at the end of the video. So it's kinda all the time there is a tension, there is huge tension in the video. I'm gonna show you how to edit this style for free in DaVinci Resolve, and I'm gonna do it step by step. So now that you found your clip, you are gonna download it or screen record it or however you want to get it into your editing software. I already got it here, and this is my video, and I'm using very interesting software that actually shows me the timestamps from YouTube. So I just instantly cut out this part that I'm gonna use. and remove everything else. Then I watch this part that I want to make a clip out of. I watch it a few times and see which are the interesting parts and what makes a cool story. So I already did it for this video, and when you do that, when you cut that out, you make a new timeline, or you edit your existing timeline like this. You click on your timeline and you click timelines and go to timeline settings, and here you see that I used vertical resolution. If I was using this resolution, it would be like this wide video like on YouTube, but just by clicking on this button you get the vertical format. And now let's go see the video that I cut out. So you see that this is a vertical video, but yeah, I'm just zooming in to see it better. And you can see that I made it 1 minute long, so I can also get monetized on TikTok, because on TikTok you get paid by Creator Rewards program only for the videos that are longer than 1 minute. Yeah, so the plot of this video is this. It starts with Speed blindfolded, then he falls here, here on these stairs. He falls, they get him out, then he goes up on the crane to bungee jump, and then they go down and he's still blindfolded, he doesn't know what's happening, and they push him and he's like scared for his life, but it's actually like not even a 1 feet tall jump. And he's pissed and he goes back and jumps again, like jumps, literally does the bungee jump. Yeah, that's it. We have the whole story. So now next step from here would be adding music and choosing the right moment to start the song. But I think that this song is probably copyrighted and I don't want this video to get removed. I'm not gonna show you this or play the song, but you can imagine that song, asobe so, like whole time playing in the back. And then when he goes and jumps, I just make it a little bit louder, and maybe we give it like a 2-second edit at the end to get that extra dopamine in the heads of our viewers. But yeah, this is really like over-edited, ugly in my opinion, but it just works. And if it works, why not capitalize and use that? So when we watched the clip and we planned our edit and cut it down, these are the first steps, there are more steps, and we added the song. Next step is adding captions. Now the next step is making captions and making the text hook. And I already have these presets that I've made myself, and I'm gonna show it to you, like how you can generate it for yourself. You can generate it in your own style and save it so you can use it in your every next project. So we are gonna make this effect for the hook, and we are gonna make this for the basic captions, like this thing, this green thing with this slow, smooth pop-in. If your DaVinci Resolve looks like this for some reason, here you have effects, and here you have media pool. Here are your videos that you have, and here are your effects. And for captions, we are gonna use here in titles text plus. You pull that thing and put it somewhere here, somewhere around here. And now we are gonna go make sure that you have your playhead over this text and that there is nothing above this text. Like if something were to be here, this wouldn't work. So now we click on this thing. This is called Fusion tab, and let's go. We are gonna style our captions. I'm gonna use this font, Monsterrat. Wait. Yeah, this one. And I'm gonna make it, it's okay. Not gonna make it bigger. I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit to see it better. So we have this thing. I'm gonna turn it off. And by the way, if you don't have this on the right for some reason, it's called Inspector, and you can turn it on here. So the first thing that we are adding is gonna be this thing here, this rectangle, because we want to make it like show up in the video, like slowly blur in or whatever, like that small text transition. You change the size of that rectangle like this, and you go onto the frame 0 here on this timeline, and you pull this thing out of the frame here on the rectangle, and here on the right in inspector you can control this rectangle how it looks. So I'm gonna add soft edge, and I'm gonna make a keyframe for here, it's called center. Here I'm gonna make a keyframe, and I'm gonna skip like 10 frames, and now I'm gonna move this thing like here. Let me see how it looks. This is gonna be the effect. Yeah, it looks okay. Now the next thing after we made that is gonna be adding drop shadow. This is the drop shadow, and let's change the properties of the drop shadow here. It's strength. First we're gonna increase the strength, we're gonna lower the drop distance, we want it almost at 0, and we're gonna lower this blur. That's how I like it. You can customize it however you want, but I'm showing you like one of these styles that these videos use. The next thing is adding some glow. Yeah, this is the glow. I'm gonna increase the size of the glow. I'm gonna make it a little bit stronger. This looks okay. Let's say, what was the thing that Speed says in the beginning? Where are we going? So let's do that. If, for example, you want to change the color, it's here. And let's change it to red. And if we wanted to change just the we and going color on that part, this would take you like days to figure out. It's you do a right click over here and click on this character level styling, and now here this thing showed up, modifiers, and we are gonna select this part of the text, and this is gonna allow us to change the color or the size or whatever we want of these letters. And I'm gonna change it to green, and I'm even gonna change it like to different style of this font. Okay, so now we have this. In my opinion, it's a little bit too fast. It shows up a little bit too fast, so I'm gonna go over here, and this rectangle that we made, we're gonna remove this frame, this keyframe that we made on like 10th frame, and I'm gonna move to 20th frame, and now move this thing like over here. And if we want to make it more smooth, we can do that by clicking on spline, clicking here on rectangle, clicking on this button over here, and now selecting all of this and clicking S on our keyboard. We make this curve, good looking curve. It's still too fast. Okay, it's still too fast. Let's again go to this thing here and double it and give it to the next person. I'm joking. Select this, click onto the S. Where are we going? Okay, this looks nice. Let's make it a little bit smaller. Oh, too small, too small. So here in the settings, this is the title. Here you change the text, but here are settings, and here you can change the size and the location of this. And on this button, when you click, you can change location by just using your fingers. And I now realize that this is red and his t-shirt is also red, so I'm gonna change the color of this. Okay. Now the only thing missing is that slow shaking effect, and we do that by adding camera shake. You can see now it's shaking, but we don't want it to look like this. Now we're gonna play with these things here. We're gonna lower the overall strength, and we're gonna lower the speed. This looks good. So now we're gonna use this and put it into our master bin or our power bin. If you don't see power bins on here, if you click on these three dots, you just need to check this thing here, show power bins. And now that you have them, you just take this thing and put it here. You can change the name to speed, whatever. And now when you put it on the timeline, you have this animation, and you can just go here and change the text to oh my god, and you can change the color or whatever. So but here we change the color inside the fusion. That means that we need to go to the fusion, and we did it with these modifiers, and if we just delete them, we're gonna have the color that we choose here. We don't have any disappearing animation for this. We can use the rectangle that we made to move it at the end out of the frame, and it's gonna make the text disappear, but we can also just use this thing, which I saw lots of pages using. So let's say here we want to, where are we going? Okay, let me make it louder.
Where is he going? Oh, hell no. Where is he going? Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no. If you don't want to use the thing from Master Bean here, and you just want to reuse this effect again, you can just hold Option or Alt on the Windows and pull it. And now you have duplicated this thing. And we duplicated it, so I'm gonna move it over here. And I'm also gonna change the color on the modifier. Here, remove the modifier. Oh, hell no. Does hell have two L's? I think that it has. I'm not that good. So it looks really good, but we need to move it out of the way like this. By the way, this is a little bit hard on your PC, so that's why we are doing it in this order. First we make the captions, and then we make that upscaling, sharpening effect and other effects. It's already a little bit glitchy, but you just do this throughout the whole video. Whenever somebody's talking, you can play with the colors, you can play with the animations, you can play with whatever you want. You can also add some emojis and make it more interesting. But this is the basic text effect that most of the pages use. And now we're gonna make an animation for the text hook. So again, we are gonna just grab one of these, like duplicate it. I'm gonna put it here on the beginning and stretch it out. Where is it? It's this one. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger, and I'm gonna write text hook like blindfolded bungee jumping. Also, like again, I'm not I'm not that good at English, so this is probably not written how it should be. So we put this here, we increase the size.
Where are these on? Oh.
Yeah, okay, this looks cool, but we're gonna do something interesting here. We're gonna copy this and paste it, and we're gonna make a merge node. It's over here. We're gonna add this thing into the merge node, and now we have two of these. So with the second one, we're gonna go to rectangle and go onto the beginning, and we're gonna make these things smaller, and on this frame we're gonna make it go out of the screen, and then we're gonna move 40 frames forward, and we're gonna pull it back, and we're gonna move 40 frames again and move it this way, and 40 frames again and move it back, 40 frames again, do that same thing, 40 frames again.
Where are these on? Oh, hell no.
Do you see this like lighting effect over here? I mean, you should be able to see it. If you don't see it, you're blind.
Where are these on? Oh, hell no.
Like, did you see this? Like,
Oh, shit. Ah.
that's it with the text. It's not that complicated, but it just takes a little bit more time, and after you save it, you can like just pull it onto the timeline and you get the thing that you made, and you can reuse it all the time. After you finish all these steps, like adding the song, cutting down the clip, adding the captions, we are moving to the next thing, high quality effects. The making of this high quality effect, like this is really the thing that makes these videos pop. You need to go back to DaVinci and select everything on your timeline and make a new compound clip. Just like don't even think what it says there. Now that we made this new compound clip, we are gonna make sure that there is nothing above our playhead. If there is text, it's not gonna open this thing in the Fusion. I don't know why is that, even though we clicked on it. So we go somewhere where it's empty, and we have our video here. You can turn off the spline, we are not gonna need it for this one. So let's start with upscaling, sharpening, whatever. First thing is you are gonna press Shift and Space on your keyboard. Shift and Space, and it's gonna open you this thing. And you write Sharpen. We add a Sharpen Effect. Write Unsharpen. Then we need, what do we need? I'm gonna figure out later. So first the Sharpen, let's zoom in. You can see that it's already like different. If I turn off these effects, it looks like this. If I turn them on, it looks a little bit better. And this is already a good start, but if you want to play with these things here, you can increase the amount of sharpening and lower this blend. It gives you a little bit different sharpening effect. Then you can increase the unsharpening. Then we go to color correction, and here you can, this is based on your clip. By the way, if you choose something that's really high quality, like a 4K clip, you're gonna get insanely good results. But with these streamer clips, it's really hard to get good results without upscaling the video, actually upscaling it using AI. But if you want to use one of those apps, it's really not worth it, because like one of them costs $300, like the Topaz, and some of my students use this and they get good results. But I'm always pushing to go for something more original and something that's depending on yourself, not on success of other streamers. Also, if you want to get coached by me and work with me one-on-one, where I help you to grow your page to rank in 5 to 15k per month with TikTok and YouTube Shorts, I have a link in the description. The first link there is my website where you can book a call and watch this video where I explain everything, and book a call so you can maybe start working with me if there are spots left, because I have only 5 spots each month. So let's get back to this thing. Okay, so I played with this thing here, and now we're gonna add the glow effect. Yeah, so this is how it looks, and in the end this is how the glow looks like. This is the color correction, this is the unsharpen, this is the sharpen. And now we go back over here and take a look at our video. The playback is much slower, it looks a little bit better. There is one more thing that I'm gonna do at the, after this, but first we are gonna click on this button over here, on this link, whatever it is, and we are gonna duplicate our compound clip, holding Option or Alt on Windows, and move it up like this. So now we go back into this thing, we remove everything from here, and we add the new effect. It's gonna be the tagged edge. Okay, so at first this looks very weird, so you need to go down with the edge width, lower the brightness, it's increasing the gamma and completely lowering down the blur. And here you are going to use either add or what is it, linear burn, linear dodge. Which one looks better? Yeah, this is the effect that we are getting out of it. Some pages use it a lot. And let's get back to this. Yeah, and because we can't just click over here, we have this thing above. We're gonna click right click on this compound clip and open in Fusion page. Let's add blur. This is what we want. Let's add this circle. Make circle a little bit wider. Make that soft edge. Invert it. And the last thing is vignette. This is our final look. This is how it looks with captions. And be prepared that it's gonna be really laggy and really glitchy. You are not gonna be able to rewatch your video after you do this, so make sure that you did everything else before going to this color correction and these special effects that we used. And if your video still doesn't look that sharp, you can go to color and make sure that you click on the first version of this clip instead of this one. And over here we go on this sharpening thing. Oh no, actually we go over here and we increase the mid detail, not really to 100% but to 40. Oh, now it's a little bit more sharpened. And if we don't like the colors that we have, we can also change this thing a little bit here. Yeah, that's it. Okay guys, I hope that Yeah, it's really hard to watch this back. My MacBook can't really survive this. It's impossible to watch it back. Okay guys, I almost forgot to show you the transitions and the shake effect that we are gonna use. So the transitions are actually just one transition, and it's this thing. I could make more of them, but it just takes too much time to make them. It's smooth, it's okay, it's really popular. So let me show you how to do it. You go here into the toolbox and search for adjustment clip. Take that adjustment clip over here. Zoom into the cut between two shots and move to the left 3 times with your arrow key on keyboard. 3 times. 1, 2, 3 to the right. You cut this thing and you delete the rest. Now you go into the middle and click on the fusion. And here we are gonna add blur, but not just a random blur, but we are gonna add directional blur. What? No, that's the wrong thing. Directional blur, this thing. Yeah, and we are gonna, angle should be like 90, yeah. Strength a little bit stronger. We are gonna make a keyframe here in the middle, and now we move to the left and remove the keyframe, or lower the strength to the 0, and go back here, and let's see how it looks. It already looks okay. Let me zoom in. Yeah, that's it. And we also add a little bit of glow. Again, in the middle we have glow. On the start we don't have glow. At the end we don't have any glow. So yeah, now you have everything, and now you can just get to making these clips and posting them. And if you use the right song, if you catch the right clip and you post it at the right time, early, when the live stream comes out, you're definitely going to get some views. But I do not recommend you to start this niche. I'm just making this because I see people that are making trash videos and they are DMing me and asking me for help, and I'm like, bro, I can't really show you, it's kind of a long process. So now I showed it to everyone, and use it however you want. But the thing that's really like untapped and currently like blowing up on TikTok and on YouTube Shorts and making tens of thousands of dollars to everyone that does it is making AI videos and doing TikTok AI automation. If you want help from me, working with me one-on-one, it's not some stupid course or something. It's if you have money to invest and time to invest in next 90 days, I'm gonna guarantee you that you're gonna hit $5,000 at least, or I work with you until you hit that $5,000. Also, this is not mastermind or whatever that looks like this.
What are problems that you are facing right now?
That's your job to figure out.
Shit, no cap. Damn, fuck.
This thing that I'm offering, it's like really rare, I think, and it's just using the systems and strategies that I use for myself and for my other students, giving everything to you, and every week going over the progress that you made and helping you out hit your goals. Also, you need to be dedicated. I can't work with somebody that's not gonna just be passive and expect me to do the work instead of them. But I definitely can help you overcome some things like social media addiction or whatever, like procrastination, because I've been through that and I know how it looks like. You just can't get to work, even though you really want to hit that like financial freedom, to say fuck you to your boss, to quit your job, to quit the school, to live life on your own terms. But sometimes you can't motivate yourself because you're alone. But that's why coachings really work and are great, because you are talking with somebody that's already there where you want to be, and usually hitting your goals, like that road takes 10 times less time when you are doing it with a coach instead of doing it alone. That's maybe too much yapping, but I really want to get the best guys and the most dedicated guys here. That's it. Bye.